Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll stick around to see our homeschool journey. My name is Jamie. I'm a homeschool mama of 3 boys. They are aged 7, 6, and 14 months old. They will be in grades 2nd, 1st, and then I'm going to try tot school with my baby next year in the upcoming school year. I'm a former public school educator, and I taught grades kindergarten, 2nd, and 3rd before I decided to stay at home with my kiddos. In this video, I thought I would share with you our nature curriculum choices for the next upcoming school year, which will be the 2020-2021 school year. So in my curriculum, Build Your Library curriculum, for history, the ancient world, she focuses on lots of different subjects. And I did do a video on this curriculum, and I will link it in the description box below. But one of the things that she covers in this, she covers a lot of things, and I just broke it down into different curriculums and added more things to it. So in this curriculum, she breaks it down into history, mythology, poetry, literature, science, art, language arts, and math. No math. Okay. In this one, her poetry for this level 1 was nature poetry, and the science was all nature related. And I already wanted to do a nature curriculum with my kiddos, so I took the resources that she had along with other resources and journals that I wanted to use for the upcoming school year, and I broke it down into weeks, and I planned out my weeks using her curriculum and other resources. I planned out my weeks from the beginning of the school for all 36 weeks of homeschool. And what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to share with you some of the resources that I will be using, and I'll let you know if it's part of her curriculum or if it's something else. Okay, so the first thing is some read aloud books. And this book right here is from her curriculum. It's One Beetle Too Many, and it's The Adventures of Charles Darwin. And it's a read aloud that she recommends, so I went ahead and picked that up. The Tarantula in My Purse and 172 Other Wild Pets. Yeah, this is a book that's just little stories about animals that I decided to pick up, and she has that in her curriculum. Heroes of the Environment, the true stories of people who are helping to protect our planet. This is a really good book. We started reading this one last year. We only got it in I got it used, so it's a little damaged, but we only read the first few chapters. I'm not even sure. I remember reading about the solar energy. I remember reading about the oil company. I think we stopped right here at chapter 6, so we will finish this book this upcoming school year. And it is stories about kids. Most of them are about children who are helping the community. So I think that's really cool. Or like the first one was about a basketball player. That's a really good book though. I also picked up these Usborne nature journals from Usborne, and I decided we would use these in the upcoming school year. I just thought they were really pretty. We are in a co-op, and they do a lot of nature studies, and I thought I would take these books with us when we do our nature studies so the kids could put things in here. And then some days it'll ask you, like this one talks about clouds, so when we study clouds, we would write on this page. But it's just a really pretty book, and this is from Usborne. And I bought 2 of those for each of my kids. And these will be like when we go places, I'll take these mostly with our co-op. I think I'll take these books. Another book that she recommends is the Nature Poetry book. There is also a National Geographic animal poetry book, which we have bought. It went with level 0 of her curriculum. We went through the entire book. My kids loved that book so much. They're so beautiful that we decided to go ahead and do the second one. And look at these pictures. They're just gorgeous. And we have a bookmark in here because this is what we read. We read all of these poems in the very beginning last year. And we will start here at our bookmark, and we'll read the rest of the book this upcoming year in our nature studies. I love these National Geographic books. They are my favorite. Another book that she recommends is the Nature Connection, an outdoor workbook. I have mixed emotions about this book, and a lot of the homeschool videos that I've watched on YouTube from other people and reviews from her actual curriculum have been on the fence about this book as well. So I just bought one of them. It's really for them to work in, so you would want to, but I didn't do two. There is some things I like about it, like it does have this color wheel for the season, and I normally just make a copy of these pages. It goes over certain things, and then and it kind of teaches you like how to do field sketches. It teaches you how to journal. Look up in the sky, it tells you what to do, but I like it because in the back they have it by the month, and it tells you a little bit about that month, and then it gives you activities to do during that month. So that's why I liked it, and we'll continue to use this book next year. There's a lot of things we did not do in this book. Another book that she recommends in her Build Your Library curriculum was The Natural World. And I like this book, and we did start this book last year. We are at the birds. We read everything before this. And in her curriculum, a lot of times she'll have you read a page, and then she puts a link in there to a video or some activity that you can do to go along with it. So I did put the week that she mentions this book so that I could go back and look at her curriculum for the extra activities, but I also tried to write them down. So like this one was Natural World, page 70, 71, and I put bee study beside of it. I know that we're talking about bees in this book. So that week, when we go outside, I'm going to want to do something with bees. This one was flower. This one was an insect walk. Life cycle of a mosquito. Frog and toad video. And I just put that there because she has that video in that week 27. But the majority of my nature books for my nature curriculum do come from her level 1. So if you buy her history level 1 curriculum, then it would have all these books in it, and it would tell you what pages to do. And that's what I did. I just spread them out over my 36 weeks. I also wanted to make nature journals for my kids to have for like the house, so we can go outside or we can take these with us, and I want to do some activities in here. So I created them with my binding machine, little nature journals. This first page is just a coloring sheet that I got for them to have. I let them pick from Keep Nature Wild. They have some free coloring sheets on there. There might have been, I don't know, 15 coloring sheets they could choose from, so both of my kids got to pick which one they wanted. And I will link that Keep Nature Wild at the bottom. And then inside I found this nature journal. I got it online. It came to me in like an email or on a Facebook group, and it was like, it's a free nature journal, and it was only free for a certain amount of time. And I had downloaded it, and I've been sitting on it for months thinking about how I wanted to use it. It is by Jenny Phillips, and I am going to go Google and see if I can find that blog again so I can leave it down below. If not, it was by Jenny Phillips. She created it. Like I said, I got it from a Facebook group. They had shared it. That had said this was free for a limited amount of time, and I went and printed it out, and I wasn't even sure how I wanted to use it. But I really like it, and I'm just going to show you one really quick. So it has an all about me page, and it's like favorite thing in nature, favorite place, favorite nature activities, favorite season, favorite type of weather, favorite insect, favorite bird, favorite color flower, favorite nature sound. And then it was in the order of starting with fall, thinking school. A lot of kids go back in August or September, but I switched mine to summer because we start back school in July. So the pages are not in the same order. And then I just printed it out, but it was something I wanted to do with my children. And also me and my husband, we love to go hiking. We like to go to state parks, and I thought the kids could just take this with them, and we could do little activities with them throughout the year. So it's like, what do you like to do in the summer? Choose one of the items and draw a picture about it. Describe 2 or more things about nature that you love. And then here's some just notes where they can like gather stuff on a hike. Hike, using your senses on a hike, some nature poetry, a bingo game from a nature hike, asking questions in summer, nature walk, and then it goes into like a bird study for the summertime. Leaves for the summer, and then it goes into fall. Again, it's very similar, the same thing. What do you like about fall? Describe it, where you would write all your notes of what you notice on like hikes. Then it does the leaves. Then it does into winter. Winter where we live, snow. We don't always get snow where we live. And then it goes into spring. And then it does a flower study, a tree study, and then it has an anytime section. And it has bark rubbings. So I thought I would just bind these and that we would use these throughout the year as well for our nature journaling and nature study, because I really want to do more with nature this year. That is one of my goals for the upcoming school year. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more homeschool videos.